at the going down of the sun, at the time that you came forth out of Egypt. And ye shall roast and eat it in the place which the Lord your God shall choose. And in the morning ye shall turn and go to your tents. 6 days ye shall eat unleavened bread, and on the 7th day shall be a solemn assembly to the Lord your God. Ye shall do no work. You shall count 7 weeks to yourselves, begin to count the 7 weeks from the time you began to put the sickle to the grain. And you shall keep the feast of weeks unto the Lord your God, with a measure of a freewill offering of your hand, which ye shall give according to the Lord your God, as he hath blessed you. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God, you and your son and your daughter, and your manservant and your maidservant, and the Levite that is inside your gates, and the stranger and the fatherless and the widow, those who are among you, in the place which the Lord your God has chosen to place his name there. And you shall remember that you were a slave in Egypt, and you shall be careful to do these statutes. You shall keep the Feast of Tabernacles 7 days after you have gathered in your grain and your wine. And you shall rejoice in your feast, you and your son and your daughter, and your manservant and your maidservant, and the Levite, the stranger and the fatherless, and the widow that are inside your gates. 7 days ye shall keep a solemn feast unto the Lord your God, in the place which the Lord your God shall choose, because the Lord your God shall bless you in all your increase, and all the works of your hands. Therefore ye shall surely rejoice. 3 times in a year shall all your males appear before the Lord your God, in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before the Lord empty. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of the Lord your God, which he has given to you.